This is the smooth one.
All right, so Taurus. All right, Taurus. So, in order to remain in alignment with your manifestation for your highest and greatest good, you're gonna have to sacrifice the desire to take certain people with you, right? I'm hearing a quote that I think T.I. said on, I think it was Funky Fridays. I don't know his name, but I saw something where he was talking about how trees and grass started from the same, they came from the same grounds, but the trees are not trying to hang out with the grass once it outgrows it. And I do feel as if you're someone that doesn't want to forget where you came from and fuck around and find out and go back to the beginning, or find yourself back down with the grass. And from a perspective standpoint, you may be looking at it from someone that's higher or lower than you, or putting yourself on an exalted state. And it doesn't mean that you're always going to be up there, right? Because trees do fall, leaves do fall. So the transitions of each season will happen. However, in order to remain in alignment with where you are currently, developmentally, spiritually, mentally, and physically, you're going to have to give yourself space to grow, right? Put the oxygen mask on yourself first. And if certain people are not ascending with you, growing with you, loving themselves as you love yourself, this is your confirmation that it will delay your transformation. Yeah, we have letting go at the bottom of the deck. The transformation, you have to sacrifice something in order to gain something. And what that is different for every single person. You, however, you don't have anything that's holding you back. The only thing that's holding you back is constantly trying to take people with you, trying to encourage people to get on your level or to go at your pace or your speed. Whatever this is, Taurus, you're meant to embark on it by yourself. And once you're at a certain point on your journey where you are high enough, tall enough, and you can see things from a wider perspective, and there's more terrain in your vision, then you'll be able to use your peripheral vision to help other people. So it's like you have to go through these transformations first, and that's how you know that you're going to put yourself in a position where the right people can find you. I feel like I'm talking to Taurians that are you are meant for greatness. I do feel like with Soul Tribe in reverse, you are someone of influence, status, okay? Some of you guys, you are going in a totally different new direction, revamping your entire aesthetics, your entire mission, your statements, what you stand for, what you believe in, what you don't believe in. And the company that you keep, the misery that you keep is going to blow out your inspiration. They're going to blow out your flame, whatever you got sparking with their energy. It's like you don't have to read between the lines. You don't have to try to figure out what's wrong with a person, place, or thing. Why they don't want to do the work, why they don't want to heal. I feel like this is about you attracting your vibe. Yeah, I need to find my vibe deck. Yeah, you need to attract your vibe. Especially if you know that you believe in love, and you know that there's a negative connotation in regards to how you attract or how you manifest. A lot of people are not going to agree with how quickly you reach some type of success, some type of fame. They're going to feel as if you don't deserve what it is that you are accomplishing or acquiring in your life. And they're going to call you like a fake, a phony, a fraud. Okay, we have Nagas here with love. Like, oh, you're seducing people, you're tricking people, you're trying to get, you're trying to encourage people to, I'm hearing reconcile. Some of you guys may be readers yourself, influencers yourself, therapists yourself. You do something in the line of communication, and wherever you are, whatever frequency you're on, that particular frequency don't like people like you. All right, they don't like people like you that are talking about healing and the self-work and what's required to actually transform your life. They rather just hear you talk about other people that are doing things to them, and he say, she say, victimize, blame the world, right? There ain't no love here, angel love in reverse. You're not who you say you are. This is definitely for those of you that are predominant love readers, the frequency of love. And so they're going to try to tear you down. And it feels like it's going to come in the form of fake friends, flattery, secretly being envious of you, jealous of you because they haven't done the work. Your energy is just, you're too healthy, you're too healed. All right. And since you don't look like them, talk like them, behave like them, I'm hearing you wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym. Some of y'all, this could be your own competitors or people that are in the same industry as you. Like if you do R&B, these are people that also are R&B, you know, producers, singers, songwriters. If you are in rap, but it definitely giving me like love, R&B, not really hip hop. Okay, could be love readers, soulmate type of energy, future spouse type of energy. I feel like y'all have people hating on your frequency. You're hating on your what you bring to a certain vibration. Now with the diet here and energy in reverse, this is, you have really no control of where you're called to go. Okay, and I feel like the platforms, the industries of where you feel called to go, they don't really want to hear about the healthy. They're not really trying to hear about the healthy relationships, what it takes to get to a healthy relationship. You're very strong. There's a flight here as well. So you're taking flight, traveling, taking trips, networking, going after all your opportunities. There ain't an opportunity that you're not following your passion and your heart in regards to. You're not overthinking it too much. You're not trying to be all caught up in your head and count yourself out of these same blessings. It's like you understand that all of it is connected in some way. I pick up on money long energy a lot of times when I'm channeling because of her life story, her journey thus far. She was in a particular industry for a very long time, and she didn't receive a lot of recognition. It wasn't until she changed her name, okay, and her aesthetics, her image, that things really went to go viral for her. And I don't feel like necessarily it had anything to do with her not being talented or her not being her not doing the right thing. I feel as if people just weren't ready to receive her. And I'm sure there was a lot of other things happening behind the scenes with forces working against that. But ultimately, once she connected herself to that purpose, right? When she talks about where she got the inspiration for the name Money Long, she speaks about a moon goddess, and she connected with a frequency that that had a purpose. Let me see. We have the athlete in reverse and tied up. It's almost like they were saying because you weren't groomed for something, or you didn't have to do it as long as everybody else, or you weren't, I feel like people are watching like what you were able to do in a year, what you were able to do in a couple of weeks. You get what I'm saying? Like how quickly something goes viral for you, or X, Y, and Z. They just feel as if, in comparison to how long it took them to even get to this level of perception, you must be doing some type of dark magic. You must be doing some type of witchcraft. You must be selling your soul. There's some, there's that energy of conspiracy theories on how you possibly did it. And then for others of you, they feel like only the people that are able to accomplish this type of success in any capacity that you're getting it in, that you must be dealing with the boss. If you got certain corporate, if you jumped from an entry level position and now you're like a manager in less than a year, they're assuming that you may have like an intimate relationship with someone in management, an intimate relationship with someone in an industry, and that's how you're getting ahead. Ain't no way that you were able to do something off just working on yourself, healing on yourself, eating better, living better, doing better, because you didn't put in the time, sweat, and equity that other people have put in. Or they're saying like, oh, you're trying to use your looks, your accolades, whatever it is. They feel like all of those things are wicked, which is really giving me a lot of insight into the level of consciousness that you are dealing with. And it's like they want you to join them in their, it's like either you're going to join us in our negative thinking, negative self-talk, or we're going to disassociate ourselves with you and show you less love and show you less support, won't buy your CDs, your records. There's that type of energy, and it's to trigger you. They want you to be triggered and say something negative so you cancel yourself, especially if you're extremely passionate about any of these things. Let's see. It's like, oh, you don't have no degree. You ain't been in the industry long enough to be having this type of success. Oh, we got soulmate energy here. Okay. And then we have body work in reverse. Yes, this is saying that you did this naturally. Some of y'all, you've met people that want you to change your image, change your aesthetics and things like that. So some of y'all are on one end of the spectrum, and then others of you are on the opposite. It's like some people want you to change your aesthetics, change who you are, so they can support you. It's really different. Deep knowing in reverse. It's like they want people to be under your illusion, under your spell. And then you have the extremists on the other end that feels like you must be spinning an illusion, you must be casting spells in order to have that many people love you without having to cater to their cognitive dissonance, without having to cater to their obsession with idolizing people. It's very strange. Someone turns off, this may be a sidebar conversation. Someone turns off their level of, their meter of love and support in regards to you based off of gauging what you do or don't do. It gets their attention or they take it away. So if someone uses their attention and their attraction for you as a it's conditional. It's a mechanism. Very, very interesting. There's some type of taming energy happening here. Someone's trying to tame you, compete with you, but it's also like taming you. Like someone has their eye on you, someone wants you. But they want you in a particular way. I'm also seeing here someone wants to use you to like discipline other people. So they may not be directing this at you, but they want to exalt you in front of your haters. Place you on a pedestal in front of your haters. Like this is what you achieve, this is what you get, not necessarily based off of you having the connections or knowing the right people, but from you being your authentic self. Someone here really wants you to be your authentic self. It's giving me Game of Thrones. So y'all know how in the Game of Thrones, politics, socialism, heresy. They really dramatize. Is someone casting a movie? They really dramatize the plots around shame and how people will gather together and banter together for a mutual cause in sacrifice of another person's public humiliation, right? And so from that public humiliation, I'm seeing, was it Cersei? When they made her walk through the city like naked as a way to shame her publicly because she was accused of something. And so it was a supposedly like a walk of redemption for her to get the support back of the people or something like that. But it was all a charade. It was all a big old act. To teach her a lesson. So there's something about teaching you a lesson. There's a lot of control out here. There's a lot of control. It's really difficult to pinpoint exactly like somebody wanting to unplug you from your source and redirect your intention or redirect your energy into their source. So this could be a conversion of beliefs. Like I want to plug you in with my people, my sources, my this, And for others of you, they want you to get your they want you to say certain things like divine. They want you to say, instead of saying like source, they want you to say God. You know, there's a certain agenda, a hidden agenda here. And it's like, and if you say those things, we won't like troll you. I've seen a lot of trolls here, but they're hired. They're hired to redirect traffic, audience. And it feels like it's more than just like an algorithm. It feels like an algorithm and its minions, if I could describe. Okay. All right, so we back, y'all. The whole time I had this headset on my head and I never plugged it in. So I got to hear all the background noise, but that's okay. I feel like it was meant to be. It was meant to be. Where was I? Oh, yes, my tarot cards. I was like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Is this exploitation? Like, is someone being exploited? Treated unfair, exploited, trying to take you down when you're trying to do the right thing. You're just out here trying to eat your fruits and vegetables. You're trying to abstain from even crossing paths with these types of vibrations if you can. Some of y'all got a good thing going. And somebody believes that they are your soulmate. And they don't want you to change anything about yourself. They don't want you to have to do anything or change anything about yourself to have this type of connection. And then you have another energy that is trying to tell you that you need to do things to change. You need to change things about yourself in order to, you know, get you a high vibing, high value person. And so it's like, which one do you agree with? Which belief system do you agree with? Do you believe that you need to make alterations on yourself in order to attract a true love? Do you feel like you shouldn't have to do anything at all to attract the person that is meant for you? And whatever state that you're currently in, whoever you are today, do you feel as if that version of yourself is what you would want to date? Like, would you date yourself? Okay, is there anything about yourself that you personally feel like is a non-negotiable for yourself? If you were outside your body and you were looking at yourself, would you want to accept or receive yourself in the state in which you are at? I feel like that's more of the self-love question here that should be asked versus changing yourself in such a way to win the love and affection of another person. Like, oh, this is the opportunity. I got to seize this moment. I need to jump in it. And so I'm going to stop loving myself. And I feel like both of them play some type of devil's advocate, depending on how you look at it. What if the person that you're most compatible with is the same gender as you? How do you feel about that? Does that trigger you? Okay. Do you disagree with people that believe that soulmates are also the same gender as a person? if you believe that, then I do feel like there's a lot of people around you that disagrees with some type of belief system that you have. Like someone telling you you shouldn't have to be attractive. The word attraction may even trigger somebody. The word manifestation and attraction and putting them together, the first thing that comes to someone's mind is like sex magic or beauty spells, you know. So it just depends, or like seeking for his fame and attention. Depends on the person, but all of them are out here. Every last single one of them. Spirit, clarify lovers, erotic, sensuality, love, and soulmate. If you look into each other's eyes. That's what I see when I see this. Far apart, maybe love is the reason why. Seeing, you may have saw eye to eye with a particular person, like y'all had a lot in common. All right, they played too many games. Interesting. Someone played too many games in the past. I'm hearing for the love of Ray J, for the love of Ray J, for the love of money. Flavor Flav. Okay, so somebody may want to go like on a TV show. Some of y'all may have went on a TV show before, or thought about going on like Love is Blind, but didn't go. A magician. Someone's set intention to be in a connection or relationship with you failed. Like it didn't go anywhere. False start. It didn't get off the ground. Okay, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I feel like this person, either they don't feel your love anymore, or they don't feel your heart chakra. Because all of these cards is heart chakra energy here. Disappointed. Some of y'all, this may be the root of your disappointment in love, like being disappointed in love over and over and over again has put you in a position where you don't necessarily look at love the same way. The reasons why people get into a relationship. Something was just the straw to break the camel's back is what I'm hearing here. Somebody could smoke camels. Someone have a camel toe. Okay. A lot of y'all figured out that someone is heartless, or you're heartless. They believe that only a person that sacrificed their heart selflessly for another person is worthy of love, even if the relationship is dysfunctional or the household is dysfunctional. 6 of Pentacles. They expected you, somebody here expected you, Taurus, to sit around and accept breadcrumbs in hopes of having a small, at least is this a rebound energy? I don't even think this is rebound energy. Someone here is incapable of loving any deeper than what they are currently because of a disappointment in a past relationship. I'm also getting here that someone believes that they are God's gift to mankind, right? I'm hearing Chris Brown. Like they take people from, like they will seduce or take a person from another person. I take your man, leaving the club. I'm hearing Chris Brown, something about him singing a song about like leaving their man and going with him type of energy. And this is someone that scouts out. This would be, in this example I'm giving, there's someone that scout out people that have been disappointed in family dynamics and relationships. And when they come across this person and meet someone that's 10 times worse than where they came from, they realize that you don't want to be with someone that's emotionally unavailable and doesn't know how to be affectionate and doesn't know how to love, and that they'll never be able to love you. And then you realize that whatever you were looking for was always right in front of you. So someone has taken on this mission where they attract a lot of people that want them and desire them, but it'll never be successful. And ultimately, they help the good guys win or the good girls win, because the people that thought they were going to find better by skipping levels and not putting in the work, especially with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Like, this is someone that may have grew up saying, like, if they ever come across people that were married or in relationships, broken homes, their message, their speech, their purpose would be to mend those broken homes and keep people together. And it's by way of a person being super attracted to them and realizing that that person will never settle down with them. And it makes them look at their relationships and their disappointments around love partners, and they get off that high horse of feeling like Prince Charming on a white horse is coming to rescue them and save them from their pity. Go back home to your relationships. Go back to your dynamics. Work on that. Dang. Whatever is causing the issue in the relationship, give to that. Be generous to that person. They look at people in the lens of, if you coming to me saying, oh, I left this person because I was unhappy and X, Y, and Z, and they weren't beating you up and they weren't slinging you across the house or abusing you, and the only thing that you didn't like was they worked too much, or they couldn't take you out on dates, or they cheated, this person would look at you like, oh, I understand. But really what they're saying in the back of their head is, okay, so you're someone that gives up. You're someone that throws in the towel when you're not getting enough attention, when you're not getting enough validation that someone loves you. And so they don't see you as someone that they want to date or put the work in with, because you've already made your bed. You've already established your stock. You already planted seeds with someone, and now you want to walk away from it. Now you need to go back home, is what the person is saying. And this is the reason why, because they grew up in either a broken home, and they just don't believe in broken home situations. If you fall out of love with someone, it's an opportunity to fall back in love with somebody. Okay, not an invitation for you to be like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's too hard. It's like someone is saying that mankind has gotten lazy with their duties and their responsibilities. And so they do go around as a Casanova, a lover. Love a girl, love a boy. And the fantasy of having a life with that person, or a fantasy of having high hopes with that person, becomes like their biggest disappointment. And then a person will walk away saying, it wasn't nothing out there. I'm not meant for the streets. I want to go back home, or, you know, I want to work on my situation or my relationship. So a lot of y'all have, either somebody here has, a lot of y'all have dealt with situations where either you, your person, or the both of you have come across connections that were just to help you love yourself more, work on your boundaries, see what is out there, and find your way back home. Because only the person that loves you is willing to accept you, flaws and all. You know, only your dysfunctional families will accept you the way that you are. So you hate it from outside the club and you can't even get in. My storage device really don't like me today, so we're gonna have to wrap this up. So it could be looking at applications, bios, dating app profiles. Someone does their homework. They really do their homework, okay, on telling whether a person loves themselves or not. They got it down to a science on what will and will not work. This could be someone that is you know how they have like those dating matchmakers. That's why I feel like, is this an audition? Is this like auditioning for screenplay? Someone's asking hard questions like, why haven't your past relationship worked, and X, Y, and Z, and they already have somebody in mind. I feel like if this is about a season or some type of television show that's about to be aired, there's going to be a storyline similar to this, where someone has strong belief systems of what will and will not work. They have a very specific expectation of what they will and will not accept in a relationship, even if these are this person's non-negotiables. I do feel as if if you or this person is on television, or you see them on television, or something like that, as someone that you've known before, they definitely want you to know that they want you to see it. They want you to see it. It's really a part of this person's master plan. Someone's here has a master plan. They will get your attention one way or another. You will acknowledge this person, even if they have to get on the big screen. Especially if you've blocked someone before. Someone's hell-bent on proving that either all women are materialistic by nature. They're supposed to be. They're all karmic. Everyone is karmic. And so this illusion that the grass is greener, and someone's whole entire life purpose is to, you know, have people stop blowing smoke up other people's asses about love, soulmates, and what works and what doesn't work, and encourage them to leave, and destroying homes and foundations. They really want that crap to stop. By the end of whatever this whole entire charades is, the objective here is to force you down a path that triggers you, something that you don't feel like doing or working on, improving in yourself. It's meant to make you have some type of glow up beast mode, eat better, live better, do better. That's someone's intention, even if they have to be the one on your social media. In a nutshell, I don't think I've ever seen anyone so hell-bent in making a believer out of you, proving you right or wrong, and they not ultimately gonna stop until they get their point across. That's what I see here. You will go through some type of transformation by way of this person is what they're saying. They are here to prove you or discredit you in some way into some type of big change, into some type of momentum, into some type of arrival. They want you to arrive to a conclusion about your behavior and how it gets you nowhere. They have their own intentions here, and I feel like that's what yes, I am. He said, I thought you said you was going to get me the Minions popsicles, which is a confirmation because I was saying it's like Minions, okay? This person ain't going to stop. They're going to have all their little minions, you know, trolling you and doing all types of things. Trying to catch you with your guards down. This is what they want, okay? They want to put you in a negative cycle, in a negative headspace. They're playing a game with you. Okay, they have a point to prove. So I don't know who these people are. This could be people in your old communities, old social groups, and you think you're getting away. It's what they're pretty much saying, but you're not. Let's see. So we have precognition, psychic ability, future vision. The Egyptian priestess on this card has developed a profoundly heightened psychic ability. She looks peacefully into the light hovering over her right hand, where images of the future reveal themselves. A soft glow emanates from her throat center and brow chakra, radiating from beneath her hawk headdress. The hawk aids her in reaching higher levels of consciousness. This messenger bird represents expansive psychicism and future vision. This card indicates that you are now capable of reaching new heights of intuition and precognitive ability. In fact, you may have already noticed flashes of insight and deeper awareness. If so, trust the information you receive and let yourself look even deeper into the potential meanings of your future visions. There may be important messages coming your way. These may take the form of guidance about future choices or inspiration about creative, career-related, or personal projects. Remember that your soul vibrates at the level of spirit connection. For this reason, this card may also indicate a potential career involving psychic or intuitive practices. In fact, you may have had such careers in your past lives. Knowing that your soul is calling you to reconnect, take time to meditate more so you can peacefully receive. Let yourself trust your growing intuition. The spirit world is open to you, ready to reveal your future potential and all that you need to know. Affirmation: I am one with the spirit world. Every day my psychic ability grows. Taurus, thank you for always stopping by and exchanging time and love with me over here on this channel, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.